4,000 new trees will be planted along Durham streets over the next few years, thanks to a $5.3 million federal grant from the U.S. Department of Agriculture. The Urban and Community Forestry grant awarded to our Urban Forestry Division and Keep Durham Beautiful will be used to plant trees in historically disadvantaged areas of our city that lack adequate tree cover. Investing in equitable distribution of our city's tree canopy benefits all residents. It's been shown that communities with access to trees and green spaces are associated with improved health outcomes, reduced crime, lower average temperatures, and other public benefits. The 5-year grant will be formally awarded in early 2024. In addition to planting trees, funds from the grant will be used to update our urban forestry management plan and survey 250 acres of critical wildlife habitat proposed for the creation of the Ellerby Creek Rookery Dedicated Nature Preserve. More information can be found at durhamnc.gov/799. If you have ideas about what you want to see happen for arts and culture in Durham, we want to hear from you. You're invited to complete an online survey that will help with the creation of a new 5-year cultural plan for our community. The Durham Cultural Advisory Board and a Cultural Roadmap Planning Group will use the survey responses as part of the Durham Cultural Roadmap process. The roadmap is the community engagement, reports, and strategy that will inform the new cultural plan. The survey is now available in English and in Spanish. The responses must be submitted by 11:59 p.m. on Wednesday, October 18th. Other public engagement opportunities will be available over the winter and into the spring of next year. The new cultural plan is expected to be adopted by the City Council and the County Board of Commissioners next summer. To take the online survey and for more information, visit durhamculturalroadmap.org. Here's an important update about the new bike lanes that are part of our Congestion, Mitigation, and Air Quality grant funding. Fayetteville Street has been removed from the bike lanes construction contract. That's because the NCDOT owns and maintains Fayetteville Street. They have determined that the bike lane should not be installed due to traffic congestion concerns. Meantime, work on the remaining 7.5 miles of streets that are included in the project is expected to begin this fall and be completed in the spring. We'll also be updating designs for improved pedestrian crossings at the intersections of Fayetteville Street and Lakewood Avenue and Fayetteville and Umstead Streets that were supposed to be incorporated into the Bike Lanes project. Those will now be implemented separately from that project. More information can be found at durhamnc.gov/3606. Plans for a significant watershed protection project are moving forward with financial backing from us. A project proposed by the Triangle Land Conservancy meets our watershed protection plan criteria and will be receiving $70,000 in funding. That funding will go toward buying a 25-acre parcel of undeveloped wooded land that's located on the South Fork of the Little River at 1217 Terry Road. The project will result in the buffering of nearly 3,500 linear feet of the South Fork of the Little River and a tributary, which flows into the Little River Reservoir. The Triangle Land Conservancy will manage the property under its land stewardship program and will develop a land management plan to guide the conservation activities on the property. The total cost of the project is $310,000. The Triangle Land Conservancy will fund $220,000 of that amount. We will fund $70,000 and Raleigh will fund $20,000. The Triangle Nonprofit and Volunteer Leadership Center will be using American Rescue Plan Act funds to help support nonprofits and the communities they serve that have been negatively impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. The center's Strengthening of Durham Neighborhoods program intends to use $147,000 in ARPA funds. It will help nonprofit agencies maintain their level of services while navigating decreased funding and the loss of volunteers. Some of the ways this will be done are by mobilizing AmeriCorps Seniors RSVP volunteers to help meet direct and administrative needs. The program will also provide financial assistance for agencies to participate in specialized coaching and training in the areas of capacity building and volunteer recruitment. More information can be found at thevolunteercenter.org.